Hey there, Pisces. Welcome back to Summer's channel. This is going to be a March reading for you and your current energy and what is to come. Let me get some lotion on my hands real fast so they're not dry. As always, this is a general reading. If you would like a more personalized reading, check out the information below. Okay, so let's get started with the current energy coming up for the Pisceans. It is Pisces season, so happy birthday, Pisces. Let's see what we can find out for you. One more shuffle. Oh no, I forgot to turn on the do not disturb, so I'm probably going to be getting messages like crazy. Let's see what the current energy is for Pisces in the month of March. Happy birthday to all the Pisces babies. We have the fish. Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. So the fish talks about many things, but what I'm getting for you is like school, going back to school, starting a new kind of community. For some of you, if this is more of your energy of the dating and relationship life, this is surrounding, that cliche saying, there's more fish in the sea, or whatever that saying is. And you just need to get out there and actually talk to the people in the sea and get out there. I'm getting for some of you, this is, I am saying heavy relationship because this cup talks about emotions and fluidness, water flowing, things like that. Okay. I'm getting for some of you that possibly you tried to date or date again or something of that nature. Get back out again. Get back out there, as they say. And it wasn't successful. And you had this persona or this thinking of, you see, this is why I don't do this. This is why I don't date. This is why I didn't want to do this. And this is saying there are gems. There are more gems. You just have to actually do more, see more, talk more. Don't just settle one judgment on the few experiences you just had. And in a sense, that's sort of a self-sabotaging energy anyway. So really take a look at that and see what part of you doesn't really want to put yourself out there, if that makes sense. Okay. So let's just get a quick recent past. We have the Seven of Wands. This can put you as a very guarded person. Very guarded. I'm hearing finances and relationships. Your passion. And I feel like this has been a long time. It took you for a long time to even feel passion again, to feel passion in like projects, but especially that passion where you actually want to date. You actually want to have an intimate relationship with someone, have an intimate conversation with someone. It's taken a while to even muster up those sort of feelings again, not to muster up the feelings for someone, but muster up the feelings to even want to do something like that. I see there have been many attempts, but you being so guarded and defensive, you haven't allowed one thing to even survive even a few days. Another self-sabotaging mechanism. I see that going on a lot. Okay, so let's see the present energy for you in the month of March. Piggybacking on that is the Hangman. This is you just starting to feel stuck. You may feel stuck in the month of March, not feeling like you can't move forward emotionally. And for some of you, if you are going to be going back to school, I feel like you're kind of feeling like you're in limbo, waiting on something, waiting on results, waiting on a financial situation, just waiting for something to come through, or I feel like you're just waiting for something when it comes to anything other than relationships. But in regards to emotions and relationships, you're just stuck. I feel like you are tired of being that way. Otherwise, this wouldn't be kind of coming up. But you're just suspended. It's like you're suspended in time. Let's get a little bit more information about what this is regarding. And we have Judgment. We have the Fool, and we have the King of Swords. Okay. I'm getting a feeling of you're tired of being suspended. You're tired of being stuck and wanting to finally move forward and start something new, or just have a date, a casual chat, something more meaningful than just a day and we stop talking, or really getting past that boring, let's, get to know each other. Where were you born? What was your pet? Blah, 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 right? You're finally moving towards that. Yet you keep self-sabotaging anything that comes your way. And you're realizing, I feel like there's these triggers that is making you kind of pop off at the mouth, kind of prejudging a person or a situation and not allowing it to go any further. You're like, oh, what's a good way I'm trying to think of an example. You're prejudging someone as soon as you start talking to them. You find out a little bit of information about them, say they're younger, and you're like, oh, I've never had a good experience with younger men or younger women, so I'm obviously going to know a little bit more about them. They don't have kids, so obviously they're not going to understand me. But you're interested in them, so you keep talking to them. But yet you keep having these snarky comebacks, or I'm kind of like self-independent. You're kind of pushing them away with your words and not meaning to. And then you're justifying it by, well, that's just how I am. I knew, they're just going to have to deal with it. That's my personality. That's me. I'm very upfront and hard to handle and witty and sassy. So obviously it wasn't going to work out anyways if they can't handle that type of energy. That was a really long babble-some example. And with the Fool, I don't see this as the traditional Fool. Although you want to start a new beginning, it's almost like you're juggling the idea of who you are and how you should be, and kind of placing that in a relationship instead of just being and experiencing it and living in the moment and responding how you feel. You're responding how you think you're supposed to. So you're kind of juggling back and forth between this triggered person and this person that wants to start new, and this person that's hurt, or this person that's bold and fearless and doesn't take any shit. Like you're juggling with your own your own character and trying to define it. And you're just confusing yourself to where it's sabotaging everything that you're doing, kind of wasting your own time. Okay, so what can you look forward to? What is coming for you in the month of March? Anything new, anything bright and shiny? Okay, so I see 7 of Cups. I see some celebrations going on. It is your birthday, so party it up. I see lots of friends. I see fun. I do see drinking. Be careful. But I also see many people interested in you. That's interesting, because that goes back to the many fish in the sea. It's kind of like validating all the different types. You see the fire, the person that's very sexual and very passionate and fire and adventurous, the kind that you like. And then we have the person that is love and light and the good boy and all those things. We see the man with money or woman with money. We see somebody that's going to be a friend that saves you, that heals you. It reminds me of that movie, Silver Linings Playbook, one of my favorites. But that's coming out very strong for you, possibly out of all these people that are coming towards you. The old you, I feel like, wants to go towards this passionate person, the adventurous, the one that you kind of seek. The opposite of water is fire, and that really, you're really drawn to that. But I see you going towards the one that's the dove. I see that one really kind of sticking for you. And it's what you really needed. And it's kind of almost see what you're manifesting, because you're wanting someone to get you through this rough patch of you going back out and being able to receive. Somebody that can handle your moods. Okay, kind of just like Silver Linings Playbook, when they act all crazy and she's the one that kind of, oh, my hair is driving me crazy. I just braided my hair in hopes it would just stay up, but whatever. Like I think he was like bipolar. I forget what, he had something in the movie and he was hard to handle. He was going through a divorce, and it's like he found this woman that was also in mourning and also in healing, and she handled his shit. Like all the parts of him that the wife did not love, all the parts of him, the reason why he was getting a divorce and the outburst, she could not only handle, but she loved and she took charge. And they inevitably healed each other because of, their wounds and their realness and their rawness. And it was beautiful. So I see something like that coming in for you that's actually going to stick out of these people. So that's really nice. Anything more? Oh man, I just messed up my freaking cards. Hold up. Accidentally flipped them. Anyway, here we go. They're back. Can you tell me any more about this situation? The 5 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords. Interesting. Let me sit with this for just a minute. It was these two. Let me just look here for a minute. I kind of, got to be honest, I don't know where this one is going. In a sense, I feel like this person is going to help you and possibly your child. I feel like there's a child involved. Kind of just help is what I'm getting. Help pick up the pieces, but it's really not the pieces. It's kind of just like bring in what needs to be brought in at this moment. This person is very good with animals. Animals are very drawn to them. But in a sense, I'm getting a sneakiness. So that's where I'm kind of thrown off. I'm also getting this could be a person from the past that you felt abandoned by, that you felt was sneaky and put you and your daughter in a bad situation, put you and your son in a bad situation. So you're not even really sure if you can trust them. And I see you wanting to self-sabotage this as well. So be mindful of that. But for a lot of you, I do see this is just a natural healing, helping hand. And for the other of you, I do see someone coming back to wanting to pick up what was left, what was broken, and make amends or apologize. Pick up pieces. Okay. What should Pisces know? What should Pisces know about this situation? Oh, that was way too much. What should Pisces know? Jacks, hush. Six of Pentacles. With the Six of Pentacles, what you should know is everything will balance out the way it should. If you find yourself trying to control the situation, and let me just say this because so many times, and I'm not talking about the controlling person that is abusive and things like that. I'm talking about your everyday woman or man, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband or wife that you say can be controlling or they act controlling. Take a second and look at where that comes from. Look at their background. Like, stop being so judgmental. I just feel like that's kind of a vent, my soapbox moment. Look at where that stems from. Are they conditioned to kind of have everything in control because their life was out of control? Maybe that's their sense of calm. Maybe that's how they coped growing up, to be able to control situations, to keep themselves safe, to keep their world going. You know, there's so many things that, you know, we get conditioned to, and then we act it out in a relationship and it's taken as bad, but yet you never take a moment to look and see the background, the history, and why this person may feel that way. And in a way, it gives people a quick outing to say, I can't be with that person. They're too this, they're too that. Or you could say, this is a problem. And I know why you do it, but how about let's figure out a way to do it less, or to acknowledge it, or help the person heal if you truly love them and grow out of it versus hanging it up. You know what I mean? That's real, true friendship and love, is really calling them out on their bullshit and not to just stop loving them because of their inner insecurities that have shaped them into the human they are today. And with that long speech, this is because I'm seeing, as this is coming in, you're going to feel a piece of you that automatically wants to control the situation. You're thinking to stage 10, to level 10 of well, this and this and this is going to happen. I already feel it. I feel it, you know, I feel like I already want to vomit. I feel like I'm going to get sick. I already, you know, just everything. You're dissecting everything and you go to the outcome immediately. So then you start backpedaling to say things to control the situation, which inevitably leads to self-sabotage, a continuing pattern for you in this reading. So it's saying in here, this message, what you need to know, if you feel like you need to control the situation for your safety, for your emotions, don't. For lack of better words, just stop, breathe. This is balance. It's saying, if it's going to be, it will be. So let it be. If it's going to be a bad outcome, let it be. Let it ride. Of course, don't get walked all over, but that's where your balance of your conditioning, control, self-sabotage, and you being open to hear the person out, see if they're good. Balance. It's all about balance. Without it, we have all or nothing mentality, which can destruct us sometimes. So try not to control the situation. Just let it ride, Pisces. Let it ride. Okay, final outcome. Final outcome for Pisceans. Jeez, I hate when that happens. The Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. The cycle has moved. The tides have rolled. You're going on, you're starting your next phase of life. It's like I'm hearing like a game, like mission completed, not mission completed, but stage completed, on to the next. The beautiful thing about the wheel is it's change, it's completed cycles, going onto new phases, but it's a neutral energy. Could be good or bad, depending on how you play it out, depending on your reaction this time. And you will know if you have grown and you've matured from your last trigger and the way you responded and the way you self-sabotaged, by if you feel proud of yourself with the next decision you make. You'll be like, oh, I would have said this, but I did a good job. So something is changing, and the wheel doesn't signify small change. This is big, big, big news. Big, bold change of life. In fact, I hate saying this because I'm going to vomit if I see one more reader on YouTube say, or, you know, this is, your life's never going to be the same. Like, they just do clickbait titles that drive me crazy, but that is marketing. They're smart to do that, but that is not why I'm here. So, I do see, not to be cliche, that this is going to, your life won't be the same. It will never be the same. Something is changing permanently. The first 3 months will be kind of foreign to you, but in a good way. In a good way. Uncharted territory. Very interesting. So you're going to have to come back here and let me know what that is. Very interesting. I want these. Let's get some advice for Pisces for the month of March. The tides are changing. Tides are changing. March 2022. Too many. New life. That pretty much says it all with the Wheel of Fortune. A new life. This is energy, a brand new energy. I feel like you've had very stagnant, you know, when the air in your home is stale, it just feels stagnant. Like you need to open up a window, and then that spring air rolls around and it just feels so like you open the windows and there's just this sweet smell and the sun. That's the type of feeling I'm getting with this new energy coming in. And you see the flowers. I also see you being doted on. I see you having new friendships and definitely someone that sticks, someone that sees beyond the surface, isn't just looking for a quick, not hookup, but like I don't know, those people that talk and ghost, you know, just the serial like daters. I don't know how to say it, like millennial daters, I guess. This is your Silver Linings Playbook person sticking. And it's going to be very different shade, this shade of pink. And I don't feel like you're a pink person. So in another sense, it's uncharted territory. It's something new, but it feels good because it's not tainted and you're not controlling it. And you don't feel like you have to control it because they don't make you feel that way. They put you at ease. And they're saying it's okay to just be. It's okay. They accept you for who you are. Very interesting. So I hope this helps you guys for the month of March. Happy birthday, Pisces. And come back here and let me know if any of this resonates. Leave a comment in the description box below. Give me a like, thumbs up, all that jazz. And if I don't hear from you, I will talk to you next month. Bye for now.